Hi, air signs. It's your girl, Bree Hot, and I'm here with your full moon in Virgo tarot reading. So, as I was connecting and grounding myself, I got the vibe of needing to go with the flow. So, whoever needs to hear that at this moment, just go with the flow. Wherever the flow is taking you, go the path the least resistance. Take some deep breaths. Hold it and then exhale slowly. Whatever you have to do to get yourself grounded, do that. Especially in this time right now with this Pisces energy, can be a little funny. So, you know, at this moment, take a minute to just ground yourself, okay? So, air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. I'm going to pull one oracle card for each sign, and then I am going to do the general messages with these tarot cards. So I'm going to ask Spirit, what is unfolding for you, and what blocks will you need to focus on with this full moon? The Virgo full moon, Virgo energy is about organizing, perfection, and sometimes, we could be try to be a little too perfect. So it's finding that balance between making the correct changes needed, for success, but understanding and realizing that you're a co-creator. So going with the flow and going the path least resistant is going to be the best thing at this moment. Okay. Virgo is also very particular, so this is about not being judgmental on yourself and on others. And it's okay to know exactly what you want. That is so fine, but you shouldn't settle. Virgos are not really settlers, so pay attention to details and really determine what it is that you want. Also be thinking about what were you setting your intentions for in this past 6 months, and how has things unfolded for you up until now. So the last 6 months was the Virgo new moon. So now it's the Virgo full moon. The new moon is about setting intention. The full moon is about from fruition, things coming to fruition, or things that need to be highlighted in order for your manifestation to come to fruition. With it being an earth sign, it's about materializing things to come to fruition. So the material gains, the material items that you want, now is a good time to be seeing those things that you've previously set intentions for to come to fruition. So you will want to focus on certain blocks that could be getting in the way of that. That could be getting in the way of that. All right, so Libra. All right, that flew out there, didn't it? Libra, healing and reconnecting to your true nature. Look at that heart. Libra has been going through a heart chakra. Wow, okay, I'm getting some messages. Libras have been going through a heart chakra healing. You guys have been purging out old paradigms, old ways of being and thinking that weren't yours. I feel like whenever I see this card, this reminds me of scratches and just going through a lot and being through a lot. And so I feel like this is saying that you are beginning to see where the healing is needed to be done. I also feel like some of you guys are having aha moments about it being about your heart. You're realizing that by healing your heart, that you can get back to being who you are. the number here is 33. So some of you guys may have been seeing 333 or 33. However, 3 is about 33 is about mastering your oneness, your wholeness, mastering your co-creation with the divine. That's what I heard. So what spirit is wanting you to do is focus on healing that heart. That's all the work that you need to do, Aquarius. Focus on healing that heart. Because we speak our truth through our heart. Aquarius, you have temptress. The temptress. Seduction, deceit, and a broken promise. So some of you guys, Aquarius, are coming into this seductive energy. Where you're starting to attract the things that you want. Some of you guys are too caught up in what is not good for you. And you realize that whether it's something or someone, you realize that you have been seduced. You realize that this could be you being seduced or you seducing others. However, I feel like this is you being seduced and you falling to a deceit. Yeah, someone deceived you. Someone had alternative motives. 3 plus 3 is 6. 5 plus 1 is 6. If you've been seeing 666. But some of you guys have been in a space of, and I can see that with this Pisces energy, where mysteries and secrets are being uncovered. So some of you guys are breaking a trance that you have been in, caused by someone else, and you're realizing that because they had, you know, broken a promise, or you're just starting to see things for what they are. You're just starting to see things for what they are. And however, for some of you, like I said, I think that you're getting into this seductive way of being, but not, they don't want you to get too far into it to where you're being manipulative. You know, you want to be seductive to attract the things that you want, but you don't want to be the one, you don't want to be the one that is being deceitful, okay? You don't want to do that. Gemini, you have eternal dance here. So number 10 card, movement, will of life, and path of the least resistance. So what I was saying, that's what I was saying, guys. Air signs, it's time to go the path the least resistance. So Gemini, I feel like things are turning into your favor. You really need to surrender to control. You just need to allow things to flow. Like I was saying before, when I was connecting, I just felt this energy of wanting to just sway, and I didn't feel the need to try to get in the midst of that. And so I think that's what she's doing. You know, she's going with the flow. She's allowing the wind to guide her body. And, you know, with that, going with the path of the least resistance, you'll realize and recognize that everything happens for you. Nothing happens to you. Everything happens for you. So air signs, what I'm seeing here is that you guys are healing yourselves, and you're getting back to who you are. You're getting back to being sexy. You're getting back to dancing and feeling comfortable in your body and feeling comfortable in your skin. I feel like a lot of you just don't need to focus on that deceit and really tap into your own power. Tap into your own energy of attraction, which is essentially just going with the flow, you know. Going with the flow. And being mindful of those things that you set intentions for. Because keeping your eye on the prize, being mindful of those things that you set intentions for, you will kind of have you will have more of an awareness. So when things come up for you, when this deceit comes up for you, or someone that you know hurts your heart, hurts your feelings, break a promise, whatever the case may be, you can assess from an observer point of view. You can say, okay, since I know everything has happened for me and not to me, is this person like, is this a pattern of theirs? You know, does this person really have my best interest at heart? Or is this person a temptress? You know, is this person doing things to have their gains, have their expectations met, to receive some type of gain financially, emotionally? It could even be power. So it's about assessing those things and then going with the flow. You know, taking things as they come. Taking things as they come. And then doing what needs to be done for the sake of your heart. You know, because you don't want to turn cold. You really don't. You don't want to turn cold. You really... Because the heart, like I said, is where you speak your truth. And it's also where we pull things from. Like, so we pull our compassion from our heart. You know, love is one of the things necessary. I want to use the word necessary for us to receive the things that we want. Okay? Because if you're not in a space of love, happiness, or anything like that, why would anything want to come to you? Why would anything want to attract you? So I asked, what will be unfolding under this full moon? In Virgo, you have the Nine of Cups, Two of Wands, Three of Pentacles reversed, and the Nine of Swords. So this is, I feel like, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Lover's card. So, like I said, some of you guys are healing your heart. There is a decision that's going to need to be made between two things. Like you see here, she's holding two different people's hands. So she doesn't want to let these people go. As you can see, some things are holding on to her, and some things that she are holding on to. So you see she has her eyes closed. She's trying to use her discernment. As you see, she's the butterfly. You're the chosen one, meaning you need to make the choice. Okay? And so with this going with the flow, this is Gemini energy, by the way. Oh, excuse me. The Lover's card, Gemini. But like I was saying, with this going with the flow, taking things as they come, taking opportunities as they come, and then providing action, choosing where to go based off of what comes to you. That's what feminine energy is about. It's about receiving. Okay, it's about receiving, and then tapping into your masculine energy is about doing or pursuing based off of, the balance would be based off of the information you receive, the messages you receive, whatever the case may be. I feel like some of you guys are caught up in this space of things are not going the way you want or thought they were going to go. With this Nine of Swords there. So I feel like there may have been a connection, a love connection here. If this is not a love connection, just maybe even an opportunity, or you, an opportunity, and you may not just know what you want to do. With this energy being in Pisces, I can see where the confusion and uncertainty lies. Yeah. So some of you guys are about to have a baby and are stressed out about that. with this Knight of Cups and Empress. Some of you guys have a business opportunity here that you are, there's some type of fear. There's some fear here. Nine of Swords coming out twice. There's some type of fear here. There's some type of fear here with this opportunity that is being brought to you. You manifested this, you attracted this, and then now you're trying to flinch up and you know, get scared and stuff. But they're saying that you need to take action. You need to take action, because this is something, or this is someone who's going to give you what it is that you have been asking for. The Two of Wands is about manifesting or putting in a request. So you're going to get what it is that you want. Ace of Cups. This person is going to fill your cup up. This opportunity is going to fill your cup up. Three of Pentacles in reverse. And I feel like you may be freaking out because things aren't going things aren't going in the way that you want them to go. Maybe you feel like you put a lot of time and energy into this plan, or into how you want things to go, how you want things to look. Maybe some of you guys weren't open to having a baby right now, and it kind of messes up your plans, so you're not knowing, you know, what to do and how to move. I'm seeing here at the bottom of the deck where you putting in the time and energy, you figuring out that plan. This Virgo full moon may highlight the steps that you need to take, highlight certain details that needs to be taken or looked over or revised so you can have success. Like I was saying before, this is about setting yourself up for success with that Virgo energy. So being particular, looking at the details, looking at what it is can I do to make sure that I get this victory right here. Nine of Swords, please. I'm not taking all of that. I'll look at it, but I'm not taking it. Yeah, so there's some fears here. Some mental fears. The moon here, fear. The Seven of Wands here is resistance. And the Five of Swords is mental manipulation. So you're mentally manipulating yourself. You are psyching yourself out. That Nine of Swords always gives me psyching yourself out. You're psyching yourself out. You're overthinking. Maybe your 3D isn't looking how you want it to look. But if you're manifesting something different, if you're manifesting a major change in your life, why should you expect your surroundings to look the same? Like, seriously, ask yourself that. Why are you expecting these same people to be around if you're looking for things to be different? Like, if Spirit is upending things for you, if Spirit is letting go of these people, detaching these people from you, really think about it. Think about it. Virgos are very practical, okay? Ace of Cups, again, at the bottom of the deck with the Lover. So there is, there is a connection here. There is some type of connection here that's going to bring you, oh, yep, because look what came out. The Wheel of Fortune card, clarifying the Knight of Swords. So some of you guys are just freaking yourself out because you don't know what's going on. But what is going on is divine intervention. You must remember that you are co-creator. You're not the creator, right? So you have to allow things to come to you how they come and then work with that. When you get in that space of allowing things to come to you, connecting with those people who actually want to fill your cup up, connecting with these type of people, that's how you choose. You're going to choose based off of, is this person here to fill my cup up or to empty my cup? Is this job here draining me, or is it, you know, filling my cup up? Or do I need to go with this business idea? Is this business idea going to be something beneficial to me? What am I going to get out of it? If I put something into it, what am I going to get out of it? Some of you guys are becoming investors, is what I just heard. Some of you guys are learning how to invest. That's awesome. And the market has been a little crazy. So I do see that those who are investors, things are about to turn in your favor with this Wheel of Fortune card here. You don't need to worry. You don't need to stress. That's just how the market is. It goes up and it goes down. You just got to go with what it does. I mean, you just got to, like I said, go with the flow, the path of least resistance, okay? The path of least resistance. All right. So what blocks does the air sign need to focus on? Empress card came out again. So maybe there's some self-care things that you need to focus on. You know, the fire signs got the death card in reverse. So, give me one more. All right. So, bottom of the deck is Judgment. So, there's some things that are just inevitably happening, right? Some of you guys are at a crossroads right now, is what I just heard. You're at a crossroads. And what I just heard is the reason why you're at this crossroads is because there is some type of transformation that needs to happen. Some of you guys are really trying to decide, you know, about this baby, if I want to keep this baby or, you know, let it go. However, I do feel like this baby right here is not the baby to let go. I'm just saying that. With this Empress card coming out twice and then the Death card in reverse there. Some of you guys need to focus on innovating your business, innovating your self-care routine. You need to, there are some things that need to be transformed. There's also, I'm seeing here, some addictions that need to be walked away from with this Death card in reverse and the Seven of Swords. So there's some type of addiction that needs to be healed. I'm also seeing maybe a Scorpio lied, cheated, a Scorpio Libra Taurus, but I'm feeling more Scorpio, water sign with Scorpio. This person energy is lingering from when they lied, cheated. If this didn't just happen with this seduction, this person was a temptress. They seduced you and then they ran off on you. They stole from you, or they just whatever. I see that you need to be recuperating, taking a moment to really reflect on where you allowed these things to happen. Honestly, like, you really need to assess where, how, and why these things happen. And, you know, we go through things and we realize that we keep going through things because we allow certain things to happen. And at some point, it's time to assess. Literally assess. Why do I keep going through this? Why do I keep going through this? You know, like I said, you guys will need to be learning learning how to take care of yourself, self-care. Some of you guys will be learning how to build a business. Some of you guys are innovating your business. Some of you guys have gotten a building for your business. Here with this Nine of Pentacles, I'm seeing that you need to be focusing on taking your time. This is Virgo energy here. So the Virgo full moon is going to highlight certain things that need to be worked on with your business, with your self-care, with your home life, maybe even some things dealing with your mom. If this has something to do with relationships, maybe taking a look at the things that you have learned from your mom and how she deals with relationships, how she deals with men. If you're a man, that is still important, because if you've seen your mom with different men, you know, whatever. Yeah, some of you guys are just You just need to choose to walk away. Something, give me a minute. There's happiness here, man. There's happiness here. There is love here. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so what I just heard is you need to focus on you and yourself. You too busy pointing the finger and shit. And oh, this person did this to me, this person did that to me, and yes, they did. You know what I'm saying? Not displaying discrediting what they did, downplaying what they did to you. What they did to you was, you know, not right. However, you choosing to stay in that energy and linger in that energy, you still need to take accountability for your actions, for your part, because you could have just, yeah, you could have decided to leave. With this death card here, what I'm saying is you didn't want to leave. You could have decided to leave. This, now the death card is upright with the 7 of swords. Swords is thought. So you had thoughts about leaving, and you could have decided to leave. Some of you will be leaving. Some of you will be leaving, and it will hurt. However, you're going to be choosing what's best for you. And by you doing that, by you leaving this connection, by you leaving this person behind, by you leaving this job, by you leaving whatever it is, you know, that resonates for you, take what resonates. I'm seeing here, through you recovering from that, you are going to have more clarity. You're going to have more clarity. And I feel like you are going to receive like more ideas on how you should move forward. These ideas are, these messages that are going to be coming through on how to move forward. Ace of Swords, Chariot. It's all about moving forward here. How to move forward. The Judgment card. So this is messages coming through from above on the Chariot, how to move forward. This is Cancer energy with clarity. The Ace of Swords is about receiving clarity, receiving insight, and realizing that you had the tools the whole time, or realizing that you was the magician the whole time, or realizing that you was the temptress the whole time. Okay? And you redirecting that energy to work in your favor. You redirecting that energy and saying, and taking accountability and saying, you know what, I did do this and this person did do that, and based off of that, I don't want to hold on to this any longer. Okay? Because the longer you hold on to this, you know, you're really getting in the way. You're really getting in the way of your blessings, your fortunes. And the more you stay in this victim mentality, you're going to forever be in this space of feeling heartbroken, feeling like you're the victim. Because it's not about that. It's not about being a victim. It's about, yes, acknowledging those heartbreaks, but using that as an inspiration to heal. Seeing where you were clouded, where your mind was clouded, looking back. This is some of you needing to look back at heartbreaks and where you felt like you were not lost. I wouldn't say you were lost in love, but you were just lost in, like I said, maybe some things that you learned as a child that needs to be healed. Okay? Learn where you could have cut it off and you didn't. Learn why, you know, really asking those questions. Get into the nitty gritty, the parts that you don't want to get into. That's what it's going to take. This is Aquarius energy here. And this is Aquarius, King of Swords. Clarifying the 4 swords. But here's the 4 swords again with Aquarius. So some of you guys have already started this healing process right here through Aquarius season. And so this Virgo full moon, when you do this healing, you're going to feel rejuvenated. You're going to feel revitalized. You're going to feel like I can do anything. You're going to feel free and you're going to feel happy. And that is what's going to bring this lover. That is what's going to bring these connections that are for you. That is what is going to bring your divine counterpart. That is what's going to bring you your manifestations. That is what's going to bring you your wish. This is a wish fulfilled. So there's some healing that needs to be done. Are you willing to do the healing in order to bring forth what it is you want? I know I am. I know I am. So, you know, really, really, really focus on what it is that needs to be healed. How do you know what needs to be healed? Easy. Whatever triggers you. If you feel like you are communicating with someone, your mom, your family, your friends, and you feel like that you're being triggered, or you're upset, or you're emotionally drained or something like that, that is something that you need to look into. That is where the healing needs to start, you know, digging deep into that, because there's something underlying, there's something deeper than that as to why you are triggered, you know. So pay attention to your triggers. Pay attention to those around you who just don't mean you any good. Okay, air signs. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos, and thank you guys for liking and subscribing, and I will see you guys next week.